Welcome to our channel, Old Coins History 333. In this video I am going to tell you about the United States of America Lincoln Bicentennial Penny, which is very valuable and old. If you have any of them can benefit, so please watch my video. Thanks. Top 1. Hey, coin collectors and history buffs, where we explore rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into a very special coin, the Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny 2009. You won't believe how much this tiny penny could be worth, so stick around until the end to find out its jaw-dropping value. Let's kick things off with some history. The year 2009 marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln penny itself. To commemorate this, the U.S. Mint released a series of Lincoln Bicentennial pennies, with 4 different reverse designs that represent pivotal moments in Lincoln's life. From his humble beginnings in a log cabin to his presidency in Washington, D.C., these pennies were part of a larger celebration of Lincoln's legacy, and collectors quickly took notice. But what makes the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Penny even more interesting is its special place in American numismatic history. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Penny still features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that has been a mainstay on the penny since 1909. But on the reverse, we get something unique, a series of designs that tell the story of Lincoln's life. The Washington, D.C. design, which shows the unfinished U.S. Capitol dome, represents Lincoln's years as president during the Civil War, a period marked by division, conflict, and ultimately, unity. It's a fitting tribute to a man who helped hold the country together during one of its darkest times. This design also reflects the ongoing construction of the Capitol, symbolizing the ongoing work of democracy. Though millions of these pennies were minted, the 2009 Bicentennial Penny stand out among collectors due to their historical significance and the beautiful variety of reverse designs. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare, making them highly sought after by collectors. If you have a 2009 Lincoln penny that looks sharp, with clear details and minimal wear, you could be holding on to something special. As with many coins, some 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial pennies feature unique errors that can greatly increase their value. From doubled dies to die cracks or missed strikes, these errors are more than just quirks, they're opportunities for collectors to find something extraordinary. If your 2009 penny has any unusual characteristics, make sure to examine it closely. Now the big question, how much could your Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny 2009 be worth? If you're lucky enough to have one in top condition, its value could skyrocket to an incredible $73,000. Yes, you heard that right, $73,000 for this tiny piece of history. Who would have thought that a 2009 penny could be worth so much? If you've got one of these coins in your collection or pocket change, be sure to check its condition, it could be your lucky ticket. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin discoveries. Top 2. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Where we uncover the hidden treasures in your coin collection. Today, we're taking a close look at a fascinating and historic coin, the Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny from 1961. Believe it or not, this little penny could be worth a fortune today. Stick around until the end to find out just how much this rare coin is valued at. Let's start by diving into the history behind this unique penny. While most people think of Lincoln pennies as ordinary, this one is far from it. The Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny wasn't minted to celebrate Lincoln alone. It's a commemoration of the enduring legacy of 2 of America's most iconic presidents, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Though the focus is often on Lincoln, the connection between these 2 leaders represents the continuity of American ideals, freedom, unity, and progress. This 1961 penny came during a period of great historical significance, following the post-war boom and standing as a symbol of America's strength and vision during the 20th century. On the obverse side of this penny, we see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, who first appeared on the penny in 1909. Lincoln's image, stoic and resolute, reminds us of his legacy in preserving the Union during the Civil War. But what makes this coin special is its deeper symbolic value, connecting Washington and Lincoln as pillars of American democracy. The reverse side keeps the iconic wheat stalks, but some versions of this coin feature subtle differences that make it unique. The Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959, is also part of this penny's symbolism, representing Lincoln's lasting impact on the country. It's a penny that carries both historical weight and intricate design. Now, here's where things get really exciting. While millions of pennies were produced in the early 60s, the 1961 bicentennial penny holds a special place for collectors due to its low mintage numbers and the pristine condition some coins have managed to retain. If you have one of these pennies in near mint or uncirculated condition, you could be holding on to something incredibly rare. Collectors seek out these coins not just for their historical significance, but also for the quality of their preservation. A crisp, well-detailed penny from 1961, especially with minimal wear, can command serious attention from coin enthusiasts and numismatists alike. Like many other rare coins, some 1961 Lincoln bicentennial pennies may feature minting errors or rare variations. Whether it's a doubled die or a minor misalignment, these unique flaws can significantly increase the coin's value. It's always worth giving your 1961 penny a second look. You never know what hidden features it might have that make it even more valuable. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for. How much could your Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny from 1961 be worth today? If you happen to have one in excellent, well-preserved condition, its value could soar to an incredible $113,000. Yes, that's $113,000 for this tiny piece of American history. Who knew a penny from 1961 could be worth such a huge amount? It just goes to show that history and value are often hidden in plain sight. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, it's time to take a closer look. You could be holding a small fortune. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. Top 3. Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into an iconic piece of U.S. coinage, the Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny from 1968. This isn't just any penny, it's a small treasure that holds both historical significance and surprising value. Curious to know how much this coin could be worth today? Stick with me until the end to find out. Now, let's take a step back in time to 1968. This penny commemorates not only Abraham Lincoln, but also celebrates the spirit of unity between two of the most iconic figures in American history, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Issued during a period of national reflection and pride, this coin symbolizes the lasting impact these two leaders have had on the United States. 1968 was an important year for many reasons, from the civil rights movement to space exploration. In the world of coin collecting, it marked the release of coins like this bicentennial penny, which would go on to become highly collectible due to its rarity and quality. While many pennies circulated during this era, not all are created equal. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse side, we have the famous profile of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of strength and resilience. Lincoln's steady gaze is a reminder of his pivotal role in American history, particularly during the Civil War. His image has been on the penny since 1909, but the 1968 bicentennial edition gives this coin a special historical context. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, flanked by the iconic wheat ears. These elements honor Lincoln's legacy and his dedication to the preservation of the Union. The Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny doesn't just represent Lincoln's influence, but also the unity between past and future generations of American leadership. Here's where things get interesting for collectors. The 1968 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny is considered a rare find, especially in top condition. Over time, most pennies lose their luster and show signs of wear, but those that have remained in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly sought after. If you happen to have one of these pennies in excellent shape, you're looking at a potential treasure. Collectors look for sharp details, no scratches, and a shiny, crisp surface. Coins from this era that still hold their original mint quality are few and far between, making them extremely valuable in today's market. Even more exciting, some 1968 bicentennial pennies feature unique errors or minting anomalies that can skyrocket their value. From doubled dies to slight misprints, these errors make each coin one of a kind. If you find one with any of these rare features, it's definitely worth holding on to or having professionally appraised. It could be worth a lot more than you think. So, how much could this 1968 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny be worth? Well, if you have one in near perfect condition, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Ready for it? This penny could fetch up to an astounding $103,000. Yes, you heard that right, $103,000 for this tiny piece of American history. Who knew a penny from 1968 could be worth so much? This just goes to show that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. If you have one of these rare bicentennial pennies in your collection, make sure to take a closer look. It could be your ticket to a big payday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Top 4. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into an iconic and potentially lucrative coin, the Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny from 1974. It might look like a simple penny, but it holds a piece of history, and more importantly, it could be worth a small fortune. Stick around to find out how much this penny could fetch on the market today. The 1974 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny was minted to celebrate two of America's most prominent leaders, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. These two figures shaped the course of American history, and this penny commemorates their enduring legacies. By 1974, the penny had already been in circulation for decades with Lincoln's profile, but this bicentennial edition offers collectors a special connection to a significant time in American history. With the U.S. recovering from the Vietnam War and entering an era of change, this penny represents much more than its face value. The obverse side of the coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a figure that symbolizes resilience, freedom, and unity. The detail of this portrait is what collectors look for: sharp edges, a clear profile, and minimal wear. On the reverse side, we have the Lincoln Memorial, flanked by the classic wheat ears. The Lincoln Memorial is a powerful symbol of Lincoln's enduring impact on the country, representing his dedication to holding the Union together. This penny is not just a coin, it's a reminder of the values Lincoln stood for, and that's why it remains so popular among collectors. Here's where things get exciting for anyone lucky enough to own one of these coins. The 1974 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny is rare, particularly in mint condition. Over time, most pennies get worn down, but those that remain well-preserved can command a premium. Collectors are always on the hunt for pennies with pristine detail, shiny surfaces, and sharp edges. A penny that looks like it just rolled out of the mint is incredibly valuable in today's market, and the 1974 bicentennial penny is no exception. Some 1974 bicentennial pennies also feature minting errors or unique characteristics that can make them even more valuable. From doubled dies to off-center strikes, these errors turn an already valuable penny into a one-of-a-kind treasure. If you have a 1974 penny with any unusual markings or errors, it could be worth significantly more than your typical coin. So, how much could your 1974 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny be worth? If you have one that's in top-notch, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a hefty payday. Ready for the big reveal? This penny could be worth an incredible $93,000. Yes, you heard that right, $93,000 for a penny you might have tucked away somewhere. Who would have thought that a penny from 1974 could be worth so much? It just goes to show that even the smallest coin can hold big value. If you have one of these pennies in your collection, make sure to check its condition. It could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin discoveries. Top 5. Hey coin enthusiasts! Today, we're taking a closer look at a coin that might seem small but carries a huge potential for collectors: the Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny from 1976. If you've got one of these pennies tucked away, you might be sitting on something worth far more than you'd expect. Stick around until the end to find out just how much this penny could be worth. The Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny was minted during a special time in U.S. history. The year 1976 marked the 200th anniversary of the nation's independence, and as part of the bicentennial celebrations, a range of commemorative coins was produced. While this penny might look like an ordinary Lincoln cent at first glance, it carries a piece of this monumental occasion. For collectors, 1976 wasn't just another year, it was a moment in history. The bicentennial series created a renewed interest in American coins, and the Lincoln penny from that year holds a special place in the hearts of those who appreciate history and craftsmanship. On the obverse side of the penny, we see the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, whose legacy is synonymous with freedom and unity. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of strength and resilience that has stood the test of time. This design, though familiar to many, takes on a deeper significance for collectors due to its connection with the bicentennial celebration, a time when the nation looked back at 200 years of progress and struggle. Even though the 1976 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny was produced in large quantities, not all of them are easy to find in mint condition. Over the decades, many have been worn down or damaged, which makes finding a well-preserved one a real treasure. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins with sharp details and minimal wear, and a 1976 penny in near-perfect condition can be highly valuable. It's these pristine examples that make this coin a must-have for serious collectors. While most pennies from 1976 may seem standard, there are always a few coins that stand out due to minting errors. Some may have double dies, or slightly off-center strikes, making them even rarer. If your 1976 penny has any unusual characteristics, it could increase its value significantly. So, just how much could your 1976 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial penny be worth? If you have one in exceptional condition, you could be looking at a staggering $89,000. That's right, $89,000 for a penny you might not have given a second thought. Isn't it amazing how much history can be packed into such a small coin? If you have one of these 1976 bicentennial pennies in your collection, it could be worth a whole lot more than you imagined. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. Top 6. Hello, fellow coin collectors and history buffs. Today, we're diving into a hidden gem you might have in your pocket change, the Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny from 1979. You won't believe how much this little piece of history could be worth today. So, stay tuned until the end to discover its true value. The 1979 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny is part of a fascinating chapter in American coinage. Although it was minted after the official bicentennial celebrations of 1976, the coin still symbolizes the enduring legacy of two of the most iconic figures in U.S. history, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. By the late 70s, pennies were still being produced in large numbers, but coins that survive in pristine condition are hard to come by today. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, had become a mainstay in American pockets and collections, making these seemingly common coins much more special when well-preserved. On the obverse, we see the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most revered presidents. Lincoln, who led the nation through the Civil War, has been on the penny for decades, and each coin featuring him carries a piece of his legacy. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of American unity and strength. This monument, just like Lincoln's presence on the penny, reminds us of the enduring fight for liberty and equality in the U.S. For collectors, this penny's historical context and the symbolism behind its design make it a meaningful piece. Although the 1979 penny was minted in large quantities, what makes it appealing to collectors is its condition. Coins that have been handled over the decades often show signs of wear, but finding one in near mint or mint condition is a rare feat. Serious collectors are always on the lookout for pennies with sharp details, clean surfaces, and minimal blemishes. If you happen to have a 1979 penny that looks almost as good as the day it was minted, you could be in for a pleasant surprise. What really sets some coins apart are minting errors. Occasionally, a coin may have been struck with a double die, or produced with a slight misalignment, making it even rarer. These unique quirks can increase a coin's value substantially, so if you spot anything unusual on your 1979 bicentennial penny, it's worth getting checked out. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could a 1979 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny be worth today? If your coin is in exceptional condition, it could fetch as much as $79,000. Yes, you heard that right, $79,000 for this special penny. It's incredible to think that a penny from 1979 could be worth that much, right? So, if you have one of these hidden treasures in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin discoveries. Top 7. Hello, fellow coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating piece of American coinage, the Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny from 1980. What seems like just another penny in your collection could actually be worth a lot more than you'd expect. Stay tuned until the end to find out just how valuable this coin could be. The 1980 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny is a continuation of the iconic Lincoln penny series that began in 1909. This penny not only commemorates Abraham Lincoln, the president who held the nation together during the Civil War, but also stands as a symbol of America's bicentennial celebrations from just a few years prior. Even though the official bicentennial was in 1976, the spirit of honoring American history carried through with coins minted during this period. Pennies may seem common, but their history is anything but ordinary. Each year, millions were minted, but finding a well-preserved piece from 1980 is no small feat. This penny represents a key moment in American history, celebrating two of the nation's greatest leaders, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. On the obverse, we have the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a figure synonymous with freedom and unity. Since its introduction, the Lincoln penny has carried the legacy of this remarkable president. Even decades after his time, his image on the penny reminds us of the fight for justice and equality. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a structure that represents the enduring strength of the United States. The Lincoln Memorial is more than just a building, it's a national symbol of unity, strength, and remembrance. For collectors, this combination of Lincoln's portrait and the memorial makes the penny an even more significant collectible. While the 1980 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny might seem like a common coin, its rarity comes into play when we talk about condition. Coins that have been in circulation for decades usually show signs of wear and tear, but finding one in mint or near mint condition can be quite rare. Collectors are always searching for pennies that retain sharp details, minimal wear, and a shiny finish. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. If you have a 1980 penny that's been well preserved, you may be holding on to something special. What makes this penny even more intriguing is the potential for errors. Occasionally, coins are produced with slight mistakes, like double dies or misaligned strikes. These unique errors make the coin stand out from the rest and can dramatically increase its value. So, be sure to inspect your 1980 penny closely. Any unusual markings or minting errors could mean it's worth even more. And now, for the part you've been waiting for. How much could your 1980 Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny be worth? If your penny is in exceptional condition, it could fetch as much as $78,000. That's right, $78,000 for a penny. That's more than just spare change. Who knew that a penny from 1980 could be worth so much? If you've got one of these coins sitting in your collection, it might be time to take a closer look. You could be holding a small fortune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more exciting coin discoveries. Top 8. Hey, coin collectors and history enthusiasts! Welcome back to another exciting deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're exploring the Washington Lincoln bicentennial penny from 1981. This coin may look like just another penny, but don't let its humble appearance fool you. Its value might just surprise you. Stick around until the end, and I'll reveal just how much this small piece of history could be worth. The 1981 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny continues a long tradition of honoring one of America's most beloved presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth, this penny has become a symbol of American ideals, leadership, and freedom. By 1981, the Lincoln penny had been in circulation for over 7 decades, and yet each year's issue holds its own story. The bicentennial celebration of Washington's birth from 1976 was a major milestone in American history, and while this penny was minted a few years later, it carried forward the spirit of reflecting on the nation's greatest leaders. This makes the 1981 Lincoln penny special not only for its design but for the era it represents. Let's take a closer look at the design of this penny. On the obverse side, you'll see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a face that has graced the American penny for over a century. Lincoln's strong features, thoughtful expression, and the meticulous detail of the engraving capture the essence of his enduring legacy. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a grand symbol of unity and strength. This design, introduced in 1959, replaced the wheat stalks and serves as a reminder of Lincoln's monumental impact on the country. Standing tall in Washington, D.C., the memorial reflects Lincoln's guiding principles of equality and justice, just as this penny does in the world of coinage. So why is the 1981 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny sought after by collectors? While millions of these pennies were produced, it's all about condition and rarity. Coins that have survived over the decades in pristine condition are incredibly valuable. Those that have been well preserved, showing little to no wear, are of great interest to collectors. Finding a penny from 1981 that still holds its original luster, has sharp details, and shows minimal signs of handling is no easy task. These well-preserved examples become much rarer as time goes on, making them more desirable in the world of numismatics. That's why it's always important to check your coin's condition before considering its value. While the 1981 Washington Lincoln penny may look standard, there are rare errors that could make your coin worth even more. Some examples might have misprints or double strikes, which occurred during the minting process. These unique features are a treasure for collectors, as they add another layer of rarity and value to the coin. So, if you have a penny from 1981, take a closer look. Any subtle differences could mean a big difference in its worth. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could your 1981 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial penny be worth? If you have a well-preserved, high-grade penny from this year, it could fetch up to $77,000. Yes, you heard that right, $77,000 for a penny that you might have sitting in a jar or tucked away in your collection. Who would have thought that a simple penny from 1981 could be worth so much? Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone new to the world of coins, this is a great example of how small pieces of history can hold incredible value. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on more rare and valuable coins. Top 9. Hello, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and their hidden treasures. Today, we're focusing on a very special coin that celebrates two of America's greatest presidents, the Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny from 1982. Stick around, because you won't want to miss the incredible value this coin could hold. The Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny marks an important moment in American history, commemorating the bicentennial anniversaries of both George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Released during a time when the nation was reflecting on its heritage, this penny symbolizes the ideals these two leaders stood for: liberty, unity, and perseverance. Originally minted in 1982 to honor Lincoln's contributions, this coin features a blend of history and artistry. As we take a closer look, it's fascinating to see how this small piece of metal carries such rich meaning and significance in American culture. Now, let's talk about the design. The obverse side of the penny showcases the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln, crafted by Victor David Brenner. His face, etched in detail, serves as a reminder of Lincoln's legacy. Surrounding Lincoln are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." Emphasizing the values that are integral to American identity. On the reverse side, we find the iconic Lincoln Memorial. This magnificent structure honors Lincoln's enduring legacy, and it's a fitting design for a coin celebrating such an important figure in U.S. history. The intricate details of the memorial highlight the artistry involved in U.S. coinage. What makes the 1982 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial Penny particularly intriguing for collectors are the rare variants and minting errors. 1982 was a transitional year for U.S. coinage, as the mint began shifting from the copper composition to a zinc core with a copper coating. This change means that some 1982 pennies are made of copper, while others are zinc. If you happen to own a copper 1982 penny, congratulations! That's a rarity in itself. Additionally, errors such as double strikes or misaligned dies can significantly increase the coin's value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique traits, which can transform an ordinary penny into a valuable asset. When it comes to value, condition is paramount. Coins are graded based on their preservation and quality, which directly influences their worth. A penny in mint condition, with sharp details and original luster, can command a much higher price than a worn one. If you've got a high-grade 1982 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial penny, it could be a hidden treasure. Now the big question: how much could your 1982 Washington Lincoln Bicentennial penny actually be worth? While many may think of it as just another penny in their pocket, a well-preserved example could be valued at an astonishing $76,000. Yes, that's $76,000 for a penny. It's remarkable how a simple penny can hold such incredible value and history. If you have one of these coins lying around, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more exciting content, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on rare coin discoveries. Top 10. Hey, coin enthusiasts and history lovers! Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden value behind rare and historic coins. Today, we've got a fascinating coin to talk about, the 1984 America penny. You might have one of these pennies sitting around, but what if I told you that it could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent? Stick around, because you won't believe its actual value. The 1984 America penny might look like just another penny from your pocket, but it holds much more significance. This coin is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been around since 1909, celebrating President Abraham Lincoln's legacy. By 1984, the penny had become a staple in American currency, but certain rare varieties of this penny have become highly sought after by collectors. On the obverse, front side of the penny, you'll find the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," surrounding him. The reverse features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a reminder of Lincoln's legacy in America's history. But what sets the 1984 penny apart is not just its historical context, but the condition and unique features some of these pennies possess. So, why is the 1984 America penny special? Well, coins from this year are known for some significant errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes. These errors occurred during the minting process and make the coin extremely rare. In fact, collectors are willing to pay high prices for pennies that have these special characteristics. Even without errors, a 1984 penny in pristine condition, graded by professionals, can fetch a significant price in the collector's market. If you have a penny that shows minimal wear or unique traits, you could be holding on to a valuable piece of history. The condition of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale, with higher grades meaning better quality and more detail. A 1984 penny graded MS65 or higher, mint state, is particularly valuable. So, if you come across a 1984 penny that still shines and shows little to no signs of damage, make sure to get it checked by a professional. Now, the part you've all been waiting for: how much is this penny really worth? Well, if you're lucky enough to have a 1984 America penny in exceptional condition, it could be valued at an incredible $57,000. Yes, you heard that right, $57,000 for a single penny. It's amazing how a coin that seems so ordinary can turn out to be so valuable. So, if you have a 1984 penny lying around, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more rare coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!